The Kuno is trying to find a way to make himself useful, but he still has one of the suit's heart, and he actually thought of something that might help him. But then, meanwhile, we saw the real soldiers actually trying to battle eras, but they were actually confronted by Saden, who actually told them that he has captured Otu, and then he actually told them to hand over Real Soul Caliber, or he'll end up killing Otu, which we actually realize that they actually had no choice but to hand over Real Soul Caliber. But Melt actually had thought of a way to come up with a plan, which Ko gave Meld the Dushin Real Soul and use it against Sada, which we actually realize that they actually also morph and they actually save Otto, which she actually hugged Melt, and we actually knew that their plans have actually backfired, as they actually going to find a way to defeat Eons, with Eons, which we actually knew that Precious have created a robotic replica of Ganjuji, which Sada actually appears, and then she actually told him that he actually have gotten eons to create a new general, the eighth and final general of the Druiden army, Mutun tribe called Yabaso, which is a demonic samurai, which he actually goes by the name Yaba Sword, which we actually seen Yaba Sword go with Precious and Ganjuji, while the robotic replica battles the real soldiers, which we saw Ko and Ashida head towards Precious when Oto actually say that there's trouble, and then what actually left are Melt, Tua, Bamba, and Konaru. And we saw Ko and Asuna actually battle Precious and the others, while the four other real soldiers battle Gunjuji and Sadan, which we actually realized that Beaton actually is too afraid, which Teramigo actually trying to get him to help him when we actually saw that Yaba's sword actually have grown big, in which Teramigo actually going to fight him, in which he also need help from Demi Volcano, in which Sito actually told him that when he actually is afraid, he actually shouts something that actually get his bravery back, which word of encouragement. And with that, we actually saw that Asuna actually was overwhelmed by Precious, Ganjuji, and Yabasword, which they're actually unbeatable. But then we saw Piton and Oto actually came in a Ko and Asuna, in which they actually have defeated Yabasword, but shrinking him down to his regular size, and then we saw the three of them retreated. Meanwhile, we saw the four others are actually battling Sada and Ganjuji, but we actually saw that Ganjuji actually going to self-destruct, just like what Tankju actually about to do. But then Sudden actually destroyed the replica and the bombs, which Chua actually realized something, and we actually realized that Sona is actually Master Black, who was actually working undercover as a Druiden, which he actually told them that eons cannot be defeated because they actually was shown to eons and they were actually terrified. But then we actually saw Konaru about to use Ryusoulger on Eons and thinking that it could be destroyed, but it had been revived, just like Master Black has told them. And then he actually heard of them talking about Sato, in which we saw Master Black telling them to take him to Sato. So we actually gonna see what's gonna happen. Now we actually is one step closer to the final battle. So I'm actually thinking that we're actually gonna see what's gonna happen on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until this, anime god during here saying sign out. Laters.